Lowe's knows how to help make your home holiday ready for less. Get Select Style Selections vinyl flooring for just $1.99 per square foot and have it installed before the festivities begin. Our team can help you every step of the way. See a Lowe's Red Vest associate or visit Lowes.com/holiday install to get started. Lowe's, we help, you save. Basic install only. Date restrictions apply. Subject to availability. Installed by independent contractors. See associate for details. Contiguous U.S. only.
Thinking about a home remodel but dreading the hassle? Let me put you onto something better. West Shore Home is changing the game when it comes to home remodeling. They make the whole process simple and convenient. No sketchy contractors, no endless delays. Just a smooth experience from start to finish, handled by highly trained employee installers who know exactly what they're doing. No outsourcing, no guesswork, just pros who show up and get it done right. And they don't disappear after the job's finished. West Shore Home follows up with every customer to make sure you're happy. That's part of why they've racked up over 55,000 five-star reviews from people just like you. So, if you're ready to upgrade your bath, shower, windows, doors, or floors, skip the chaos. Go to westshorehome.com, fill out the form, and let us schedule your appointment today. That's westshorehome.com. Remodeling reimagined.
Caloroga Shark Media.
Boy, this show's fun to do. Hi, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. Some divers had some fun with an octopus. The octopus came out and took a selfie with them. Yeah, Chris was diving off Vancouver Island with his friend John. They ran into a giant Pacific octopus. The octopus stretched out its arms and grabbed John's camera. John told CBC, it was carrying around my camera for about 5 minutes, then suddenly it was jumping over to give Chris a big hug. Chris said, we originally saw it on our way out. We passed it at the beginning of the dive, took a couple pictures when it was underneath a rock. Half an hour later, we passed back on the way home. It stretches quite far from where it was to grab hold of the camera. It really went out of its way to get a hold of John and his camera. I like to give him space, but as I tried to swim away, it dropped the camera and started moving towards where I was going, effectively following me. It briefly stopped to interact with another octopus, then saw me up higher filming it, and it made a beeline right for me and jumped on me next. Chris said it was wild. It was crazy what was going on. John says Chris has some great photos of it actually holding the camera and aiming it towards the wall. That's great. Do you like beetroot juice? Maybe you should. Apparently, the blood pressure lowering effect of nitrate-rich beetroot juice in older people may have something to do with changes in the oral microbiome. Researchers in England conducted the study. It followed previous research that had shown a high nitrate diet could reduce blood pressure, which could reduce the risk of heart disease. Professor Annie Van Halto said encouraging older adults to consume more nitrate-rich vegetables could have significant long-term health benefits. We know that a nitrate-rich diet has health benefits, and older people produce less of their own nitric oxide as they age. The good news is if you don't like beetroot, you could try spinach, celery, or kale. What if I don't like any of those? I mean, celery is okay, but I'm only going to have celery if I also have 12 buffalo wings and 2 beers. Not sure that's the healthiest diet there. Scientists, get back to me. Rough day for a toucan. A woman's pet toucan fell into the toilet, and they had to call in the firefighters. Maria said the toucan plopped in. He freaked out. I freaked out. I picked him up. I scooped him, brought him to the sink, and started rinsing him off to make sure he was clean. Apparently, the toucan is not fond of forced baths and fled the sink before the toucan could be dried off. Maria says, next thing I know, I'm like, where did Chester the toucan go? He disappeared into thin air. Poor Chester got stuck behind the dishwasher. She couldn't reach Chester the toucan. Called the fire department. Jake showed up. He's been on the fire department for 19 years, and he said the situation was first for him. He said, see all these comments about them taking us away from service? Jake says, this is our job. This is what we do. We help people, and we'll also help birds whenever we have to. Hey, I'm Johnny Mac. If you're into stand-up comedy, late-night comedy, Netflix specials, or comedians having fights with each other online, happens all the time, I'm your guy. Every day on Daily Comedy News, I'll get you caught up on what's happening in the world of comedy, new specials, tour announcements, late-night shakeups, that's been known to happen, or maybe just a funny clip making the rounds. If it's comedy, it's in the show. It's quick, it's daily, it'll keep you in the loop without wasting your time. It's Daily Comedy News. Hit follow in your favorite app, Daily Comedy News.
Want to hear your favorite shows without any ads? It's easy. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, just tap the banner that says uninterrupted listening and unlock commercial-free versions of this show and all your other Caloroga favorites for just $4.99 a month. Even better, You get a 30-day free trial to start. That includes Palace Intrigue, your daily dose of royal family drama. 5 good news stories where we spotlight feel-good headlines. 5 daily trivia questions to test your brain. Daily comedy news, bringing you the latest in comedy. Celebrity trials for the biggest courtroom showdowns. And Taylor Swift Today for all things Taylor. Plus, coming September 14th, binge Season 2 of the hit series Crown and Controversy. This season, we explore how everything changed the moment Meghan met Harry, and the ripple effects that shook the royal family to its core. The power struggles, the family fractures, and the love story that rewrote the royal rulebook. All episodes drop that Sunday exclusively for subscribers. Go ad-free, binge more, and never miss a beat. Tap uninterrupted listening now.
Think you know everything? Here's a quick test. What popular candy was originally called chicken feed when it first came out in the 1880s? I'm Mark Ellison, and every day on 5 daily trivia questions, I serve up 5 fascinating facts that'll make you the smartest person at the water cooler, from celebrity birthdays to wild historical facts. Oh, and that candy corn. 5 daily trivia questions. Find us wherever you get your podcasts. 5 daily trivia questions.
All right, it's not only trope time, it's meta trope time. Guinness is celebrating its 70th anniversary by challenging fans to attempt 70 unclaimed records. I see what you're doing here. The unclaimed records. Okay, you want to be in the Guinness Book of World Records? Here are some of the records that are unclaimed. Fastest 400-meter sack race. I feel like you could do that one. Farthest distance to bounce a coin into a cup. Now, again, if no one's claimed the record, you could just do like one coin bounce and you could be the record holder for about a week until somebody steals your record, but why not? The farthest distance bottle flip, most high fives in 30 seconds. Again, the record's unclaimed. I'm going to claim it and do 1. Fastest time to build a 5-story playing card pyramid, fastest time to make a burrito, the fastest time to arrange a set of Scrabble titles in alphabetical order. The editor of Guinness World Records said, "We're now looking forward and celebrating the current and next generation of record breakers. We want everyone to be part of it, whether that's using our new record selector tool or having a go at one of our 70 unclaimed records. They're there for the taking." And can you pass the salt, please? Longer Tables is a nonprofit that believes in the power of shared meals. They welcomed 3,400 local people who signed up to sit down at the first ever, quote, mile-long table, hence my joke about passing the salt. The table, 5,280 feet long. That is indeed a mile. Hundreds of volunteers set up and served the guests at the mile-long table. Longer Table began its mission of promoting shared meals in 2013. They have since hosted more than 100 gatherings in 5 states to help cities, organizations, businesses, and neighborhoods create cultures of connection and belonging. That sounds like it was a lot of fun. More info at longertables.org. And those are your 5 good news stories for today. If you'd like the program without commercial interruption, Apple Podcast, Banner, uninterrupted listening. Click, click, click. Have a great day.
This week on Palace Intrigue, the show all about the royal family, Prince Harry is back in the UK. Will he meet with King Charles? And is there any chance of seeing his brother, Prince William? We'll break down what's really happening behind the palace walls. It's Palace Intrigue, wherever you get your shows.
Hey, I'm Johnny Mac. If you're into stand-up comedy, late-night comedy, Netflix specials, or comedians having fights with each other online, happens all the time, I'm your guy. Every day on Daily Comedy News, I'll get you caught up on what's happening in the world of comedy, new specials, tour announcements, late-night shakeups, that's been known to happen, or maybe just a funny clip making the rounds. If it's comedy, it's in the show. It's quick, it's daily, it'll keep you in the loop without wasting your time. It's Daily Comedy News. Hit follow in your favorite app, Daily Comedy News.